Welcome to step 2 video, Make Them Care. How to attract the right person and repel the rest. Now, I'm not one for comparison, but I know this happens. You're looking at other coaches out there with 1/10 of your audience and they're out earning you. It's not about having a bigger list or a better niche, just a sharper sense of who they let in the room. The old way is more leads, more audience, grow your list, build your following, content aimed at everybody, soften so nobody feels left out. And you're busier and more tired every single quarter of the year with the same conversions. And I know because I've been on the growth treadmill with these exact problems. And I felt like I couldn't leave behind the beginners who in the beginning I felt like I was meant to serve. But at a certain point, you've probably outgrown the people that are at square one. And personally, for me, the clients I work with that I could take from making a little bit of money to a lot of money are the ones who are already well along the way. And I cut out most of my curriculum, the calls, all the things that drain me, and I could give somebody the right lift in less time and get them amazing results. And most people are sold on the biggest lie in the industry that you need more leads, a bigger audience, and you got to grow your list. Now, I don't disagree with that, but there's something we got to focus on first before you continue growing your audience and your email list. Because a bigger audience of the wrong people does not make you more money. It just makes you more burnt out. And the people who sold you on grow your audience sold you the treadmill. And it's almost never an audience problem. It's typically a message clarity problem. And having the wrong people in your community, your email list, your webinars, your events and trainings cost you way more than a missed sale. They drain your energy, they pull the room sideways with off-targeting questions and repel the high-quality people that you actually want there. They lower the buying temperature for everybody else. And when they don't move, they make you doubt your own offer. So you go back to the drawing board and you switch things up and you start making all these changes when the problem was never the offer in the first place. So the real problem is talking to everybody that makes you compelling to nobody, because people hire specialists, not generalists. And the new way I want to share with you is the attract and repel filter. And what you're going to see here pulls in the right people and it pushes the wrong people out. These are the brokies and the people with the victim mindset, the freebie seekers. And you already know you don't want more of that, because a message that nobody walks away from is a message nobody walks towards. So you got to draw the line and hold high standards, because most people look at customer avatar and they end up with customers that sound like this. You want an ideal customer avatar. These are the leaders that need your process. They have a high impact problem that they want to solve right now. They're actively looking to solve that. They're willing to do the work and they're able and willing to invest. They want less calls, less videos. They just want the results. You help them get there. So this line in the middle becomes the filter. So this line in the middle becomes your filter. Attract the best, repel the rest. Now, if we look at an example here of intermittent fasting in the health and wellness market, you definitely don't want to work with somebody who doesn't care to lose weight. They're not willing to eat healthy or never work out. Somewhere along the middle is who you want to work with, because sure, you could probably help these people, but think about the gap that you have to fill to get them to the point where they actually want to do this for themselves. Because wanting results for your clients more than they want for themselves is the most exhausting thing. And if you've experienced that, you know what I'm talking about. So draw the line and decide that this is who you work with. And you could cut out most of your fulfillment efforts and attract people who actually strive to get results. And I'll give you an example of how I went through this. My old audience, anyone who wanted to start a business, I had no prerequisites. I would help anybody and everybody. An ideal customer for me now is a business coach making at least $5,000 per month online. I don't really care about the money they're making, but they're already selling online. They already have a premium offer. They already have clients getting results in that offer. They have a community. They are doing presentations already. They just know that they need to improve. And they want to get better at selling one-to-many so they don't have to get on sales calls. So when you have it figured out of exactly who you want to attract, you got to create the right message that pulls them in. This message will be distributed across ads, content, emails, all of your marketing. So I'll give you an example of naming their make or break problem so precisely that that person feels heard. So in the first couple of lines here, you're going to see I'm already repelling people who aren't already doing presentations. It's a new month and you're starting from zero once again. You just finished another webinar. You're staring at the numbers thinking, why are so few people showing up? And the few applications that are coming in to book a call with you are broke and you already know how this is going to turn out. What if you had a way to only talk to customers who bought your front end offer without your involvement? And what if you had a better way to enroll a third of the room into your premium offer without ever getting on another sales call again? Well, it exists and it can be set up in under 1 hour per day working with me over the course of 5 days using an AI software that will build it for you. It's time to build a real business with reoccurring income. And now when you have an ideal customer that you're speaking to, you get more concise on exactly what they need to hear and repel the people that aren't ready for you. because no matter how specific you get, there's still millions of people out there that you can serve. So let's upgrade your ideal client and the message that attracts them and then use it everywhere. You pick one person, one make or break problem, and that single decision does more for your conversions than anything else you're going to learn. In this training today, I want you to decide who, and I want to work with you further on this. And we do that in day 2 of our live Cold to Client challenge. In the next lesson ahead, we're going to cover step 3, present to convert. This is how to attract the right people and present in a way that turns strangers into clients in days instead of months. So to complete the action task right now, scroll down to the pinned post and comment and fill in the blanks. My ideal client is blank, and the make or break problem they have is blank. I'm sure I don't got to say this. You probably figured it out by now, but it's right below this video. Click there, complete your action step under step 2, and I will see you on the next lesson.